Hello, my name is James Statham, and I'm the owner and blogger of blogwithjames.com. And today I'm going to show you how to get cheap WordPress hosting and a domain name for only $7. And all of this is going to install easily into your hosting account. So let's go ahead and get started. As we can very well see, the hosting company name is going to be EasyStreetHost, okay, and that's EasyStreetHost.com. Alright, so that's who I'm going to use for the hosting. They have a lot of great features and their prices are extremely well. Alright, so basically here they're showing the business account. Alright, and you can go through the movies, the little movie here that will show you a lot about the application, about the front end and stuff like that. Alright, and you know, they're giving you for just $3.75 a month, okay, they're giving you unlimited. Alright, this is multi-language control panel. What I'm interested in currently is this here. At least it's not restricted to one, okay, meaning it's one that I actually host, and then that's the end of the story. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm looking at here, okay, 500. That's probably a little more than I need, or most people actually need. Alright, so this is the area of concern for me right now, currently, because I'm going to be trying to host a .com. I would rather have a .com or a .org name. Alright, so for my blog, I'm actually going to be doing demos of certain programs and stuff like that, so I actually need like a demo name for my blog. Alright, so what I'm actually going to do is create or find one that actually is going to work for me. Alright, so anyway, here's some of the programs or some of the plans in which that they have. Alright, and it just kind of goes on and on. They have a lot of stuff. Alright, and you can go through these things yourself. Alright, so let's take a look at a couple more things here. So I'm going to actually click on the view plan details here to give us a little better idea of what we're actually ready to purchase in respect to the hosting. Alright, so here's the differences in the plan. Now here's something that actually doesn't show up on the front page. Okay, and a lot of people will actually use this, especially if you don't need the multiple domains, or you can actually start with it and then upgrade later on. My understanding is actually you can upgrade from the control panel. Alright, so in looking at this, what I actually need is everything. I mean, it looks like here you're getting a lot of the same stuff here. Alright, so the only difference I'm actually seeing is here. Alright, so here's your hosting. Alright, so one domain, and if that's all you're going to do, this might be a really good package for you. If you're going to do it on unlimited everything, then you might want to stretch out to those packages here. But currently right now, you know, I'm going to have maybe 3 domains listed under here eventually. So you can also go for a little demo view. I don't actually need that right now. Alright, so what's going to happen is I'm going to go back to the main page. Alright, and I'm going to start right here. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to register a domain name for my blog. Alright, now I put .com there. Alright, when you register a name, all you want to do, alright, is, well, if I do the right letter, alright, oh my goodness, what happened here? Okay, yeah. Alright, so what you generally want to do is you want to just, you know, put it in like that. For the most part, let's put it in the way it's really supposed to be put in. Alright, and then go ahead and hit find. Alright, so how this actually plays out is you'll see here it'll say register. All right, and as it goes down and it checks all of the names in different extensions, okay, that you can get, it'll say register as well. However, if it is a domain name that is not available, it will actually say transfer, assuming that you actually have the name. So let's try one. And I'm not a typer, by the way. Okay. Alright, so as you see here, you know, nice, this is definitely a nice domain. I wish I can get that one. But it says transfer, so this is the assumption that you are going to transfer that domain name to them. And it is available in other formats, but again, I'm actually going to be looking for a .com or a .org, and we're in the United States, so I'm really not going to be looking at anything here, or like this one here that's available. I think that's New Zealand. So let's go on back and put in our blog name, all right, and removing the .com from it, because I just copied it over from my second monitor. All right, so we'll go see. Now we already know that it's available. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wait for this out. It didn't take too long. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit checkout. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you want to enter yourself a username. Alright, you want to select the appropriate hosting account. Okay. Alright, now if you notice down here, it actually stuck the name that you want in. You've already done everything you want, and here that is what it costs per year. But if we look here, we have a promotional. Alright, so the promotional is $7. Alright, so we're only going to have to pay $7 for that domain name, and that's great. Alright, so now we want US dollars, so you want to make sure that that's selected. However, we don't want the baby plan. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select the business plan, and as you see, the domain structure here actually changes. Alright, now here's the goodie part. Alright, you want to choose what application that you want to install. Alright, so they have a, actually let me move this down a little bit here. They have a lot of applications. You know, you can choose different blog platforms, different type of blogs, classified ads, okay, content management, and we're going to be installing WordPress. All right, and WordPress is a content management platform. But as you see, there are a multitude of different platforms. All right, currently WordPress is up to 3.6.1, I believe it is. All right, and this one's going to install 3.6, and that's fine, because once you log into your WordPress account, all right, it's going to give you that option to upgrade, and it's very simple. All right, so we're going to leave this data center choice, all right, because we want faster speeds, so we want the data centers that are closest to us. And depending on where you are, if you're in Australia, you probably want to pick that data center so that your packets are not running all over the world, just to make a smooth and easy transition. All right, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and pause this, all right, and put in my information, and I'm going to pay for it, and then we'll come on back. Okay, we're back. All right, now basically what it really tells us from this point on is that we need to wait about 30 minutes, all right, in order to receive our information. I got to tell you, it was about 30 seconds. All right, and I've already received the information that I need to have. Alright, so the first thing that I've actually gotten was the receipt, okay, for the actual transaction, okay, the credit card transaction. Alright, once I got that, then right after that came the information about the my site itself. Alright, so I got my client ID, my login name that I used, my password that they sent me my password, and the domain name was already set up. Alright, then there's also, they gave me the POP. Alright, so they gave you the mail stuff, they gave you the FTP information as well. Alright, so you basically get everything. Alright, now here's one thing I want to make you aware of, is that your domain name may not work right away where you are, or it may. It really depends. Okay, your domain name has to propagate throughout the internet, so all of the DNS servers will have to update, and some of them take longer than others. Usually they say about 48 hours before you actually see it, and that's only when you use your domain name, not if you use a side name that this particular thing actually gives you. Will actually give you another login screen that you can actually log into your domain. All right, so let's see. And the last email I got is basically says that my WordPress has already been set up. That's phenomenal. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Control Panel and see what we get here. Alright, so what happens is we get right over into a control panel, and I'm going to enter in my user and password information. Okay, so all I need to do now is press Login, and voila, we're in. This is phenomenal business right here. Okay. So this is about how easy everything really is in order to get set up with your browser. Get set up with your control panel and also your WordPress. So we already got this going on. So let's take a look at the WordPress itself. Alright, so there's my new. And presto, WordPress is up, and that's how easy it is to get things set up. All right, so WordPress is up. For me, my domain name is actually rocking and rolling. So I'm going to go ahead and put the credentials here, and throw this password up in there, and log right in. And as you can very well see, the it already tells you that you need to upgrade, or you should rather, and it's as easy as just clicking on there. Alright, and then you can go ahead and do everything you need to do in respect to your templates, learning about WordPress and so forth. And I have a lot of tutorials and things that you can get. Just go to blogwithjames.com and look around there. There are some tutorials there that you can actually use in respect to how to set up your WordPress. In the meantime, we're going to go back over here, and as you can see, there are a lot of things as site management, okay, that you can actually work with. Your file structure. Alright, your file structure is phenomenal. This is basically a drop and drag type file structure, so it's really nice. Alright, everything pretty much floats along over here, this little floating bar. You got videos for almost everything. Okay, so you got videos here that you can look through, and your database management, okay, is very easy as well. And right here it keeps track of all of that basic information, your storage information and so forth, so that you know what's going on. This is to manage your database right here. Okay, so you can get your database stats as things goes on. Obviously there won't be any here. We just started this. All right. Your email boxes, you can set up your email boxes and your hosted domains, and you can register a domain, and you can also renew your account here, and you can also upgrade your account here as well. Alright, so if you wanted to apply protection, alright, which is basically the identity protection, you can actually do that. Alright, and I believe there's a $12 cost for that, and it's $12 per year. Park and redirect domains. Alright, and then there's another host of different functions, and all of this is very simple, very easy to maneuver. Okay, so you have a lot of things. You got site builders. Alright, so you have a lot of different areas that will allow you to be able to work with your new control panel and work with your website. Alright, you can view your store and so forth. Alright, so I think that that's enough, and that basically shows you just how easy it is to get WordPress up and running. Okay, so it's just a matter of the templates, put in some good plugins, and design your your WordPress site, and that can be the same thing can be done for other content management as well. So I hope that you enjoyed this little short video. Again, my name is James Statham, and I'm the owner and blogger of blogwithjames.com, and I'll also put a link up here in respect to the video that you can go to get your WordPress up and running and all of the plugins. I mean, it's a from start to finish video system, so feel free to get with that. All right, so once again, thank you and enjoy.